In the words of Darkwing Duck, let's get dangerous. Howdy folks, Texas Grebner here with Texas Grebner Outdoors. The other day Captain Kenny and me went out on the mighty Illinois River after some catfish. Well, sad to say, we didn't catch shit. But we took our bows with us to get some catfish bait. Most people, you know, they'll go out with a cast net to get some fish bait. Well, here on Texas Grebner Outdoors, we do things just a little bit differently.
Get him?
Nope.
Damn, you're really thinking fast. Did you get him? I think you got him, man. You got one, dude! Fuck yeah! You got him! Hell yeah! Aerial bow fishing! Nice!
Now you see that right behind the shoulder.
How was it?
It was fucking bitchy. I mean, I thought, you know, oh shit, I missed. And then it fucking jerked the bow out of my hand when I set the reel. Or damn near did.
Whoa! Another one in the boat. Well, Tex, you got you some bait. You got 6. Next time on Texas Grebner Outdoors.
Now that I've done the hard part of actually getting the bait, it's time to prepare it. Now I have already filleted and gutted these carp and cut the carcass into manageable pieces, taking off fins and leaving only flesh and skin. Now, of course, for this, you're going to need some knee-high pantyhose stockings. So, hopefully it's not too awkward when you buy them from the dollar store like it was with me. So, as you can see, I am taking the guts from the carp, the intestines, the liver, and later on you'll see me use some of the egg sac from a female carp. And I am placing it into the stocking, tying a knot above it, and then quickly tying a second knot, and then cutting the stocking in half. Very similar to what you would do with chicken livers, but this happens to be carp guts. Yet again, that first ball was very large. There you see the egg sac. And these large balls are for blue cat. I will later be making some small GutBombs for use with channel cats as well. But simply slide it down the stocking. It may fight you, but just talk to it dirty and it will go right where you want it to. And you're probably going to want to put on gloves for this, but at this point, I'm used to working with catfish bait, and you definitely do this while the fish are fresh. If you hear me breathing loudly, it's because I'm breathing through my mouth. Because as god-awful as Asian carp are, they smell just as god-awful. Now this, of course, is another blue cat size GutBomb, and it's very important to make sure that you get a good snug tie on both ends and start your next tie before you cut the stocking. I'm using the gut and the eggs and the liver. Now, field expediently, if a carp jumps in your boat on the Illinois River, you can actually use its swim bladder like the stocking to hold the guts onto the hook. Here you see me making a small channel catfish sized gut bomb. And this is a messy, messy job. Making sure that I compress it very well. And the stocking will not only hold it together, but hold it on the hook. Pull your knots good and tight. And it never hurts to make sure to get the nylon stockings that guarantee not to rip, run, or snag, which would be really handy if bait casting reels came with that same guarantee. Now, as you see, snip it right off. You've got a completed gut bomb. The same way that you do this with chicken livers, we're using Asian carp. There you see some of the liver and some of the guts. And I also simply snip the guts apart to ensure that I make a few small gut bombs, because big baits catch big fish just like big hooks catch big fish, but little baits catch all the fish. So simply snug it down, wrap it around, pull it through, and then snug it down again. Once you have finished with that, snip it off, and here you see yet another completed gut bomb. What I have also is the blood of the fish in the actual bucket. So I have blood, I have guts, and I have pantyhose. Now, I had quite a few carp, so it took me a while. And now I am simply processing my fillets and my chunks of carp into bait-sized pieces for cut bait. I'm going to dump the bucket of refuse in with my processed bait. And finally, once I have all of my pieces cut, again, making sure to eliminate all bones and fins. There's going to be a hook in the bait, so you want to make sure that the catfish doesn't poke itself on a bone and shy away from your bait. But once I have dumped all this refuse together, you're going to want to freeze it so that the guts inside of the stocking do not disintegrate. When you're hooking it, hook it through the actual stocking at the knot. When you're hooking the cut bait, always hook it through the skin.
And there you have it. Asian carp cut bait and gut bombs. Now, I have not yet frozen this bait, but I have had it sealed up airtight for about 2 days now, and oh my God, you never get used to it. So how you actually go about baiting a hook, make sure to have your master baiting gloves ready to go. It's the exact same way that you would go about baiting a hook with, say, chicken livers in a stocking. But remember, blue cat size, channel cat size for your gut bombs. And of course the Cutbait is just absolutely delicious looking. But it's important that you leave the skin on so that this rancid flesh will actually be able to stay on the hook. But we're just going to grab a hold of one of these GutBombs. And the way that I hook this is through the top and then you can either hook it back through, but just make sure that there's nothing covering up your barb. And it is already attracting flies. And so there it is. Just simple as that. And this will stay on the hook pretty much no matter what. Because as you see me trying to remove the hook, it is not working very well. And so, there you have it. Now with the Cutbait, all you got to do is just take it, hook it right through, but make sure to penetrate the skin. And you can, of course, double it up. Man, I'm the lord of the flies right now. Just go right through the skin again. And Catfish will pick it up, set the hook. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. As always, God bless all my sportsmen of America. Join the NRA to protect our rights. Please check out my friends over at legallyconcealed.org. Thank you very much to those of you involved in law enforcement and those of you serving in the military. And thanks for watching Texas Grebner Outdoors.